Now, it'll say stuff like this sometimes. It's actually stop the prisoner Altos from escaping. Well, but if you take a look at Altos, is at a 0% escapability. Maybe it calculates everything, but even if I have a guy with like a, I don't know, 20%, it'll just say like was caught. It's a slightly different message. All right, so we have here our first prisoner interaction and executioner talk. Let's do the executioner talk first because he's part of our crew. While they do seem anxious about the price on our heads, the others won't tackle the problem. The guard is quick to forget. We lie low enough, they'll be off our backs eventually. Plus 1 relationship, 2 valor, 2 valor minus relationship. I don't know why you'd ever pick Mock over this one, but yeah, we're gonna do reassure because I just want better friendship with our team. I don't really know what friendship does, but I want that, so. So you're not going to throw me in jail after all? Yeah, sure, we'll recruit you. We can always dismiss you later. Your companions doubt he is up to the task. So he didn't unlock any new abilities here, but that's fine. Also, I'd like it being a highlight. I guess it does kind of vaguely highlight it. Just very, very vaguely. It's a 2-handed axe. What are your abilities exactly? As long as they're next to 2 or more enemies. So you probably do want something like this. We can now give him some medicine. We'll go and do that. 0.2, well, how much is a vial? 0.1, so it will decrease our weight by a little bit, but it's alright. Still, I don't plan on returning to base right away because we are still wanted. Go and heal that off. We'll need to spend some points here. Let's go and put the first one in Constitution just to see what happens. Alright, we have movement, that's good, I like that. We have more Constitution. I would like to build them with the willpower, but it's not like dying is a main part of my strategy here, so. Try to click on the second plus. I don't know if it actually matters. Okay. So our first level 5 guy is a person we just captured. Burns 20% more. So what's a particularly difficult one to raise? Like alchemy? Is that difficult to raise? Blacksmithing is probably, I don't know. Also, his stat would matter, strength. I mean, I do have someone who's already capable at mining, but woodcutter, cook, blacksmith. So woodcutter or blacksmith for him. Probably woodcutter, which means that we can free up executioner for something else. Woodcutter's not a particularly difficult one. I don't know. He won't really benefit from alchemy. That's the problem. And I don't want to replace Vanguard as blacksmith because she's an experienced blacksmith. She has 2 extra ranks in it already. So we do miner. I mean, fighter is a miner, but right now I have him in Ingling just so that I can get some more food. Yeah, that's fine, I suppose. He'll be a miner. Slide him over here, and we're going to rename him to Henchman. It doesn't always say the other companions approve. Sometimes it says they disapprove, but I don't know if that actually matters for anything. He still has an up icon, but I don't think it... Oh, I guess he doesn't have Thirst for Freedom. Sure. Take that. Right now his up icon is gone. So he's at 0%. You're at 0%. You're 20%. Why do you have an exclamation? What is this? Like chances to escape here? Why do you have a little Oh, inactive missing resources, yeah. I don't think that this actually gets me any knowledge because I don't have a thing for it, but there wasn't... Actually, I guess I could turn him into a Tinker now to replace Winard. Let's go and do that. And, you know, in the future, again, I'll probably manage all this camp stuff off screen. But since these are changes, we haven't done prisoner management on the playlist yet. So you're still 20%. Yeah, I need to pop someone next to you. Is this close enough? Yes, and I need to figure out something that you can do here, which I'm not really sure what that would be. Maybe I could have you rest of the camp? Yeah. I want them to build up friendships. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Try clicking on the exact thing I want sometimes. Because everything's got to be clustered together in order to keep the prisoners from running amok. Okay, so now these two are positioned together so that maybe they'll chat or something. I don't really know how that works. Everybody should be at 0% escape. And that's basically prisoner management. It's person Tetris now. Is your gear the best I can make it right at the moment? Can't use the mace. You have the best weapon I have available, the best armor, I think. Altis is light. Yeah, you have the best armor, I think, at the moment. There's a level 5 armor. Like, nobody else is level 5, so they can't wear that at all. And War Pony can still level up, but we want to wait until we at least get the Animal Mastery or whatever. Beast Mastery. Alright, hopefully we won't get overburdened for this. Now, he's a novice, and we'll just sort of work his way up. That's fine. Cool thing is, I can actually wait, which is good if I am reaching the little tiny circle. However, I still get lag bubbles, and that's obnoxious. So normally I get 9 XP, but I get a handsome 10 XP instead. I mean, again, I am aware that I'm running him out of his minor job, but I don't want to have to keep switching between angler and miner just to do that. Yeah, I don't really need an angler, and maybe I'll make him an angler instead. I don't know. Like his role as an angler gives him willpower, which is fine. He doesn't really need strength as much because currently I don't rely on him for damage. He's only got the one-handed sword that does 6 to 8. It's a hit. Maybe later he'll do more damage because maybe I'll get him a better weapon or something, but he's not really a damage dealer. Whereas Henchman has a giant axe, right? He's got a two-handed axe with maim on it. He's got an ability that does 16. I mean, he's our strength dude, so that's why I've kind of swapped him for that. Alright, we are not overweight. That's good. Police are still looking for me. Let's just see if we can run over here real fast. Some of these places have a wood cutting spot. I would like some sort of warning where the circle is going to appear. Or maybe the circle should appear in the same space every time. I don't know. I don't like having to hunt it down visually. Steal that if we want it, but let's first get down to past the 50 mark. Alright, we have free old lighthouse. Probably like right past those guards. Level 5. Alright, deployment has finished. This is a lightning bolt that kills any units it strikes. Now, something to bear in mind, this probably also applies to cave-ins, is it does detract from the enemy's guard. So if he has, let's say, a 50% guard, it would attempt to do 42 damage, but then it would take 50% off, so it would do 21 instead. Having enemies have any guard whatsoever is good if you wanted to capture them, or get rid of all the guard if you want them to die out. What we're going to do is we're going to try to... This guy's going to move, so we're not going to worry too much about him. We're going to try to push these people into the circle. Which I don't think that's close enough to count. I could probably only push one guy in. I'll try to push the archer in, because he might not move after the fact. Oh, that does... I mean, that looks close enough. Can I shoot through here? So we have 2 archers in the lightning bolt. I mean, I'm not sure if this guy's actually in it. I position a shield user right there, so that he'll go for the shield guy first. Don't really have to worry about that side for now. These 2 are facing here, so they're likely to run for Executioner first, and in case I don't get around to it, Marauder will attack Henchman next. And the 2 archers up here next, and then the dagger dude, the axe dude. We'll melee this guy so he's not throwing anything. And while we're at it, we'll go and activate protection. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you stay in the lightning, I'm cool. No! Alright, well, at least one guy will get hit by lightning. I'd like them to cluster up a little bit, and then we'll start hitting them with multiple target strikes. You go next, then you'll go last, so there's really no point waiting for you. You should still go after him, I'm assuming. Do I want to smokescreen? Probably not. I don't really need the ranger being engaged. Trying to lure him in. And there goes one dude. Even God is on my side. Alright, so we need to back him up. This should allow me to start comboing these two. I don't want to necessarily do that right now because I'd like to save some valor points for future battles until we rest up. And that just helps me. I don't like my numbers changed. So 5 before I ran up to here was Relentless Charge. Once I approached him, it added Knockout. I get it. Knockout is an important ability, but don't move the buttons on the player. I'll kill him. Even though I could wait for him to get approached, the battle's almost over. And these are just valid and temporary points anyways. Come on, I hit spacebar. Sometimes it just doesn't register, probably because I hit it too soon. Alright, let me think here. That's awesome. I love this right here. That's awesome. Alright, so the only hope to get Doge to survive is if I kill this guy right now, so that when Doge moves, he'll go somewhere else. I mean, it's not that difficult to kill him, it's just obnoxious. This is why I don't want War Pony as a part of my team yet. To get anywhere near me, yeah. I could get close enough to heal him up, where he takes more poison damage, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. You might throw a knife. No? I mean, you have a knife. Okay, well, whatever. He's in range. Oh, did you think you stand a chance of damaging your own dude? Is that why? He doesn't need destabilization, I just want to do extra damage. I'd like it if the corpses turned extra crispy as well. Okay, maybe God is not on my side after all. Look at this. It's like perfectly centered on strategist. That, come on, I clicked this for sure. Now, that has a chance of increasing their relationship. And I'm not sure at what threshold they start taking damage. Maybe it's a percentage, or injuries. So I went ahead and just healed them up anyways, because this actually restores a little bit of hit points. Not really sure if it's really worth it to capture this dude. I already have I already have three prisoners that I'm dealing with. Just completed the mission Free Old Lighthouse. Return to the emissary to reclaim your reward. We got 2 lockpick chests. I don't see anything else. Unfortunately, I can't camp right now. I can camp in the middle of town, but not at the old lighthouse that enemies literally capture. Okay, game. Try picking these. We have 2 things we need to successfully trigger. You hear the click, just let go. Alright, so one thing I wish I had known is when I'm taking stuff from containers, if I leave at least one thing in there, I can open up the container again. I'm assuming it's safe. I don't think the game removes resources. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably just chuck everything we own in here for now and worry about it later. We can also run a quick test about the whole thing in a second here. So let's just go ahead and we'll leave everything in the chest as it is. Where's that other? There it is. Okay, that was good. Which I don't think there's a pattern. You just gotta go with the closer you get, the warmer you get, the more you can push into the pick. Wonder if the loot would be better if I approached later. Somehow I imagine that level scaling only applies to enemies and not items you get, which sucks. Alright. So right now we're gonna make a save. Let's go ahead and apply this path first. And so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna chuck everything in for a second. Maybe not food. You apparently have to click and drag because I don't think they actually expect you to have storage, which is stupid. The game expects you to have deal with so much crafting and profession stuff, but they, at least right now, they offer you no way to maintain possession of all those items. Sure, I understand I picked Loafer as an individual carrying capacity debuff, and as a debuff for the whole party. Sure, I get that. But realistically, you think these mercenaries would have some sort of storage base, considering deserters, refugees can take over a pack of ruins? You don't think a war-torn land has anything that I can capture? I'm not whining, I'm just saying it's just ridiculous. Alright, so that one looks like it might be full. Try chucking stuff in here? Yeah. Or just hold on to the food. Oh, we got some more stuff up here. Which the game doesn't really expect you to do this, so I can't really put in 2-tile items once I've scrolled to the bottom of something. If I take that out and then put the shield in, that's fine. Alright, and then we're just gonna, we're literally gonna camp for several in-game days and walk to the town and then back. Are these the ghosts? Oh, I think they are the ghosts. So what happens is every time like a NPC group wanders into a ghost fog, they just die. They just fall over, and you can't even loot their bodies. No, that's stupid. Stupid in so many ways. The game just wants not to reward you for anything. Okay, so all my stuff still seems to be there. It's mega far from town, but if I had really thought of, if I had understood the game mechanics, say you don't have a place for storage, and you can only open containers if you leave one thing inside, I probably would not have been so willy-nilly about looting everything in sight. That's definitely something I need to think about, is maintaining some sort of storage base. And I mean, that's fine. If we figure out somewhere else that's good, that's fine. But this is at least a possible area. It's just mega far. And it's not maybe, I mean, I think it's like the edge of the map. So it's as far from everything else as I can possibly get. We'd like one more central, but I think I've looted everything in this region. So let's go and make a load.